you have to ask yourself the question, why did Hamas attack? You saw it in that video. The guy said it's 2 million people in a very small population that, it's a prison, right? Why attack? Why did Hamas attack in such a way where it's a short attack, you record everything, and then you put it on the internet? What was the point of it? Hamas has this long campaign of deception. Their ultimate goal with the attack was to shock the international community. They were hoping that these old friends they had with Egypt and Lebanon, Syria, all these different areas to come and help them in the attack. Very attack itself was propaganda. They wanted international support and to wipe off Israel from the face of the map. Hamas's leader, I think his name is Sinwar, he is quoted multiple times saying, if Gaza is destroyed, the world will rebuild it, but Israel will never be the same. It was a sacrificial attack. They knew Israel would launch a full-scale attack against Israel. Against Gaza. They knew there would be human casualties, catastrophic human casualties, because they were operating out of hospitals and mosques and schools. They knew what they were doing. They were very intentional about it. They wanted a propaganda war out of this. And because of that, they attacked in such a horrific way to basically poke a bear so that they could claim like, oh no, Israel's killing thousands of Palestinians. Meanwhile, it was Hamas themselves that orchestrated all this effort. And I would go even further and I would say, how did Hamas get so much intel on residential neighborhoods miles away from the Gaza Strip? You have to ask yourself, where did this intel come from? They do not have sophisticated technology like Israel does. They do not have ground penetration sonar devices, right? Where they could look at hidden military camps and neighborhoods, right? There are reports that it was the Palestinian people that came into Israel to work that gave Hamas this intel about where all the location. I'm not saying they weren't forced to give that intel, but without cooperation from the Palestinian people, Hamas would not get the intel they did to launch an attack at the scale and ferocity that they did. So if you ask me who is in the right between Hamas and Israel in this war, hands down, you have to go with Israel. All the facts and all the data, if you remove the propaganda away, if you remove the bend of social media and the liberal media news outlets away, and you look at the straight facts, Israel is just defending themselves. It's either they defend themselves or they just lay down and die. I'm not defending every action that the Israeli soldiers did. I'm not defending every action that Israel has done. What I'm saying is you poked a bear knowing that the bear would attack just to get sympathy for your cause, and you got burned.